Fortran programs. I was the person who actually took the university systems to profitability in 1977 by creating a chargeback system. It was the first time that different departments had to become profitable or they would shut the department down. And from there, it kind of got me hooked, and I became, I think in must have been like 82, the first person on the West Coast who actually wrote the ASCII and TTY conversion programs. So I worked with the first Apple systems, I worked with Osborne computers when they were brand new. I mean, I've watched the whole computer system be able to take everything from like what you can't imagine your desktop doing now used to fill the whole room, and I used to work with them when they filled the whole room. So when I started learning about things that how we could actually take the internet and make it work for us in business, I had one of the very first business websites back in 1995. I had, when they first became available, you had to have the city, so I was walnutcreek.com/elite leads. And as soon as they made it available for business, I jumped on it. So I've had my website since 1995. And you can actually go on it, it's way back, I think. You can actually look at all the progressions of the Elite Leads website and see what I did. So it started out, it was 5 pages. Today it's 300 pages because I made the mistake of learning how to write in HTML. So there was no stopping me from that point. And I had in 91 a travel agency, and if you remember, 91 was the first Gulf War. And it was not a great time to be in the travel industry, but I thought that I wanted to do something that wasn't quite so left brain, so I wanted to do something that was more customer service. And I started getting out into the community and took my travel agency. When the Gulf War broke out, it plummeted to $30,000 a month. 3 months later, it was 3 years later, sorry, it was $185,000 a month. And I was able to then start teaching other people how I did that. So I founded Elite Leads. It'll be 18 years, November 10th, 1991. And never looked back. So I've connected business people, teach them best business practices. I probably have gone to almost as many things as Srini has done. Probably spent a little over $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 over the last 5 years on educating myself to keep up with the information that's out there. We were talking a little bit earlier about whatever was 3 months ago, it's completely changed today. And it becomes really difficult to stay on top of the technology and know the things that work. So I have 15 groups of Elite Leads, and we talk about how to use the business community and how to make it more effective so you don't have to work so hard. One of my firm beliefs is we're not put on earth to work. We're supposed to be here to learn our life lessons. So driving yourself crazy, trying to stay ahead of the ball game is not what you're supposed to be doing here. So I like to show people how to have the shortcuts, how to have more fun, how to build relationships. And then I started looking at social media. A year ago, May, I had 4 friends on Facebook. I actually built it up to 4,400, and they shut me down because I sent out 2 requests for people to sign up for a free teleseminar. And I stewed about it for 30 days, and then January 4th, I launched a new Facebook page, and today I have 4,823 friends, but they're targeted friends. They're all the people who are authors and speakers, internet marketing people, people who are really connected that I can joint venture with. And then I've learned how to take Twitter and use that as a backup system. So all those things you hear about that you want to make the extra money and you're trying to figure out how to take your book and monetize it. I just released my 7th book in March and working on my 8th book. And I love to show people how to take things that they're passionate about and get the book out there so they become well known and synonymous with that industry. So it's a lot of fun, takes a little bit of discipline, but it's one step at a time. You don't have to look at it as being something that's overwhelming.
My name is Jeff.